Day 6 with Bailey, and we've turned a page. He's a very high energy dog, and what I was trying to do is burn off all this stored energy. And this morning we're on the 1.2 power walk that I've been doing every day with him and my dog Casey. And basically what we're trying to do is burn off his stored energy, try to get him to a point where he can relax and be calm. And today is the first day he's done a good disciplined walk. The other day I worked with Wilson, a 12-13 stone dog to Bordeaux, and he mastered the disciplined walk within about 15-20 minutes, whereas Bailey, I'd say this is day 6 and he's only just mastered it, simply because he's had so much stored energy, and it's taken me that long to burn it all off. And we're talking 3 walks a day, 1.2 mile power walk in the morning, and then 2 walks to parks, soft lead, up the woods, off lead, really burning his energy off. And obviously he's living with me and my dog Casey, so he's been out in the back garden playing, fetching sticks, sitting, waiting, giving respectful eye contact before he receives treats, before he's allowed to move. So burning off the physical and mental energy has finally paid off on day. So there's the spin to the right that we've been working on, trying to get rid of. So as you can see, as you can see, we reduced that a lot. Still does it every now and again. Good boy, good boy. And we've just had a very so every time he spins to the right he gets a verbal and physical correction. And see all this tension he's put on the bed. Hey, shh. Go back. Yeah, that's better. Straight line. That's what you want. Hey. And as I say to my customers, just because your dog's having an undisciplined walk doesn't mean they should be disrespectful and pulling your arm off. Hey. So he's put me a bit, but if it gets too much, I'll give him a little physical correction on the lead, pull him back. But this is an undisciplined walk. Shh. Yeah. And with Bailey, he gets excited and anxious at the same time. So if he gets anxious, he then gets excited, or if he gets excited, he then gets anxious. So, but he used to constantly rotate and spin when on the lead walking. I've eradicated it with the discipline walk, and as you can see, probably does it about 5% now on the probably does it about 5% now on the undisciplined walk. So we're getting there. Day 6, just had a really nice disciplined walk and a really good walk past a stranger. The lady, you know, she's in the hey. The lady was just walking to work, she wasn't really paying attention, and we walked Bailey straight past her, no reaction whatsoever. His issue is when people make eye contact with him or reach out. If you take him to the person, he's fine. Once you sniff them, he relaxes, and then he enjoys the attention, he enjoys being stroked and everything like that. But if someone makes eye contact with him or reaches out to stroke him, his immediate reaction is to bark and back away and not be aggressive, but he's just thrown out all the wrong signals, all the wrong signs. But there you go, undisciplined walk, only about 5% spinning, the rest of it looks straight line. So that's progress. Every now and again it's good just to make a dog wait, just to show that you're in control. And what I do, hey, there you go. What I do on my walks is when we're outside, I always try to spend sort of 5-10 minutes just sat down calmly, calm the dogs down, make them sit, make them wait, just so they learn. Just because I'm outside doesn't mean, hey, shh. Just because I'm outside doesn't mean I have to run around like a loon and be excited all the time. Shh, shh. These are lessons that they'd normally These are lessons they'd normally learn. Come here. These are lessons they'd normally learn from their mother or other pack members. But where we get them at 8 weeks, it's our responsibility to teach them these lessons. So just because we're outside doesn't mean we have to run around like loons constantly. We can take 5-10 minutes out every now and again. Shh. 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 8. Shh. Can take 5-10 minutes out every now and again. Just be calm in an outside space. And obviously that's what you try to achieve. If you look at my Jack, she's here, she's calm, no excitement, the tail's not moving. There you go, that's what you want. And that's when you praise them when they come. Shh. That's what we want. Come here, okay. And we'll do it. Shh, shh, shh. That's it. 8. Shh. So he's whinging and whining. Because he's trying to demand what happens. He wants to get on with the walk. Well, that's not what I want, and I'm the pack leader. Pack leader wants him, just to calm down. Shh. Settle down, be calm. Shh. 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 There you go. Calm down, settle down. And look, tail's not moving. Little fly. Tail's not moving, so that's when he gets affection. You only want to give him affection when they're calm. He's a very, very sensitive little boy. So, yeah, you really have to check his mental state before you give him affection. So, just because the tail, when a dog's tail wags, doesn't mean they're happy. It means they're excited. Okay, so, shh. So, that is a calm dog, patiently waiting until her pack leader wants to move. This isn't. Look at all this, look, spinning, all the tension he's put on the lead. 8. Shh. Shh. He's got very short. 8. Very short attention span. He hasn't been made to sit and wait and be patient. 8. Shh. There you go. There you go, that's what we want. So, shh. You've got to keep your patience, stay calm. Shh. There you go, that's what we want. Shh. There you go. Lying down is even better. Let's say only for a split second. He's got no patience because he hasn't been shown. There you go. But knows how he reacts to my voice as well. So look, that's what you want. No tail movement. Just for the dog to be calm. Just for 5 minutes or so. We're just teaching them. Shh. We're outside. Be calm. Calm dog. Calm dog. Day 6. Just want to show you the discipline walk. So finally mastered it. Look. So, no tension on the lead. No tension on the lead, no spinning. Every now and again, need a little correction, but a lot better and perfect timing. We're going to do a walk past with a stranger, and this is one of Bailey's big issues, big problems. So let's see how this goes. Notice what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to the stranger, just so they don't make eye contact. Just general sort of morning, how you doing, that sort of thing. But hey, a little bit of growl. Hello love, how you going? You alright? Yeah, so as I say, what normally happens is dogs misbehave for whatever reason, and then the humans start avoiding that scenario, avoiding that situation, so they don't have to deal with it because it's embarrassing. You know, your dog's barking, growling, misbehaving. It's embarrassing for you, but I understand that. But what you have to do is keep exposing your dog to that scenario and just disagree and correct your dog when he does it. And over time, basically the message you're sending to your dog is, okay, you were scared, anxious, but nothing bad happened. And the more you expose your dog to that, the sooner your dog will get over it. So here's Bailey, finally mastered the discipline walk. So he's getting anxious now because I'm making him wait, and we're near a stranger. Bailey, hey, so, sorry about that. What we're going to do a nice walk past, and the good thing about this stranger is he's just sitting on a wall reading a newspaper when they get picked up for work, so he's not going to pay much attention to Bailey. So I've got Bailey on my right hand side, that's the same side that the gentleman is. So let's see how this goes. No tension on the lead, nice and calm, everything positive. Morning mate, how you going, you alright? And look, no reaction whatsoever from Bailey. Dogs always learn better and faster from other dogs. So I can teach him so much, but it's Kay that's really teaching him how to relax, how to stay calm, not to react to other dogs, not to react to other people. So yeah, day 6, finally mastered this remote. Good progress. Obviously wish I'd done it a lot sooner. I wish he'd done it a lot sooner, but you know, insecure, sensitive dogs take the longest time. So yeah, good progress. This is going to be an interesting walk past because the guy's actually demolishing a wall, so there's lots of noise. Morning mate, how you going? You alright? So that was good. It's good, not perfect, but you know. Hey, there you go. Now normally that kind of noise would really freak him out. So what I'm doing, I'm just holding him here. Look, nice calm body position. And what I've done, so I've desensitised him a little bit to sound, noise. There's a cattle gate up Cobham Woods. So what I've been doing there is holding him now, banging the gate, and just making sure he stays. See, look. Alright, that's good, he's scared. Sending him calming signals. But he's not moving away. That's good. That's good. Good boy. Good boy. Well done. Good. Day 6. Bailey again. Another walk past. Luckily this time of the morning. Morning. Yeah. This time of the morning everyone's sort of off to work, dropping kids off, occupied. So they're not paying attention to him, which is good. That way I can get him close to people, walking past people in a calm manner. It really, with Bailey, it really is, if people make eye contact, if people make eye contact or reach out to touch him. So, hey, hey, hey. Very short attention span, bless him. Hey. Let's look for more people we can walk him past. He's okay with traffic. Traffic's not an issue. Hey, so look. No attention span whatsoever. Hey. Yeah, he knows that. Always wants to be busy, always wants to be active. That's where he's very high energy dog, very high energy. Highest energy dog I've worked with. So, yeah. And like I say, it's day 6, and it's taken me until now to burn off all his stored energy and kind of tire him out to a point where I can start affecting him, or start helping him to get over his issues. And, he's very sensitive, very scared 2-year-old male. So, and all, see, this spinning, rotating, hey, hey. That's because the guy that we passed that's knocking the wall down and started hammering again. So even though we're at a distance, you probably can't even hear that. Hey, hey, probably can't even hear the guy hitting the wall with a sledgehammer, he can. Shh. Shh. I got no attention. There you go. Shh. It's calming him down, but still whinging, so hold him a bit longer. Shh. 8. Disagree with it, verbal correction. 8. Shh. Shh. Ah. Ah. Calming signals, and that's another good thing that's improved. Belly, belly, eyes. That's it. There you go. His eye contact. Belly, eyes, eyes. He really was avoiding eye contact, and I've got to check with the owners if that was just with me or if that's a general thing, but always had his back turned to me, always avoided eye contact, and that's really how he copes with his issues. He either wants to evade, run away, or just avoid. I've seen some footage of him at a doggy daycare, and he was literally a room full of dogs, and there's little Bailey, bless him, skirting around the skirting board, trying to avoid everyone. Shh. Hey. Yeah, little steps. Like I say, with sensitive, anxious dogs like Bailey, it's all about being patient, repetition, and realising it's going to take time. This is day 6, and we're starting to get there. There you go. Shh. So, shh. What I'm waiting for the tail to stop. All the time the tail's moving, that means he's excited. But see how he's excited and whinging at the same time. Shh. Once that tail stops, but see, as soon as I get close to him, he gets excited again. So I pull away. I won't give him affection all the time he's excited. And that's the thing, as soon as I make a move to give him affection, he gets excited. So keep doing this, and then he learns I only get affection when I'm calm. And basically the message I'm sending to him is I want him to be calm. So you really have to look at the mental state and the body language. Shh. Hey. Shh. There you go. Little verbal correction, but don't like the tail position, so shh. Raise the tail position. Hey. Shh. Shh. Hey. Nice one. Like I say, see how impatient he is. I want him to just stay in this position and wait and come calm. And look, where he's very high energy, he'll just keep moving, keep turning. There's Kate. She's a high energy dog, but he's very high energy. And look, patiently standing there waiting until we move on. Obviously, she's my dog. She's 5 years old now. She's been raised with these techniques. And these two just hit it off. They were on my house on fire from day one, and the maternal instincts have kicked in. And there you go, look, dominance. A little bit of dominance there. Look, play. They want to play now. So, right. Hey, shh. Enough. Hey, shh. Come on. Shh. Shh. There you go, that's what we want. And that's a nice tail position as well, so. But look at all this spinning, all the tension he puts on the lead. That's bad, we don't want tension on the lead. There you go. That's good, good boy. Laying down. See, but only for a short period of time. So, little steps, little improvements each day. You know, enjoy it when it works, enjoy the little improvements, and try not to get too disheartened or too disappointed. Because with dogs like Bailey, very high energy, anxious, nervous dogs, it is literally 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So when Bailey first came to me, threw behind my back, hey, no eye contact at all. Now watch, eyes. Okay, eyes. Yeah, just filmed it outside because the light's better. And so you can see the eye contact, the respectful eye contact that you need to receive before you give them food. A lot of people say never touch a dog while it's eating, or anyway, but I show a dog that I trust it when it's eating. And look, I trust Bailey. He's a good dog, no aggression in him. All the barking and charging out with dogs, etc. It's just because he's scared and anxious. There's no food aggression in him, and he's a lovely dog. And obviously with Kay, I've made a conscious effort to touch her, interact with her, yeah. When she's eating, put my hands, go down, yeah, yeah. Put my hands in the food bowl, show that I trust her. Go on, girl. So, show them trust. And like I say, I can literally put my hand in the bowl while he's eating. I know he won't hurt me. He's a good boy. So all we do is verbally disagree with him. Come, Kay. See? But when he does it, like I say, if he turns left, praise him. If he turns right, but this is what he needs. He needs off lead time, burn off all his energy. Because like I say, it's literally taken me 5 days to burn it all off. But look at him. So look at him, look at Kay. They've been on the same exercise routine. He's absolutely knackered both of us, to be honest with you. But this is a very high energy dog. Yeah. And what happens is when he gets excited, he gets anxious. Yeah. And when he gets anxious, he gets excited. And it sparks the two off. Hey, good boy. There you are. But, okay, Kay had a little nip at him just to discipline him because she's above him in the pack. She's a leader, he's a follower. That's why it was just a bit of dominance. But this is how a balanced dog meets another dog for the first time. See what I mean? Now, the reason I make little videos like this is just so you can remember, and like I say, so you can see that it's possible. Yeah. Because, like I say, okay, Bailey, shoot, yeah. Up. Eyes. Hip. Bailey, but it will take time. It will take a lot of time, a lot of discipline on your part, a lot of repetition. When he's at home, stimulate his brain, make him sit, wait for his food, his treats to come up on the settee with you, everything like that. But at the same time, spend time showing him to be calm. Like I say, you really got to check the body language and the mental state if you're giving any affection, even talking to him, even touching him. If that tail's moving, I don't want him to receive any affection. Yeah? And like I say, treadmill would be great, twice a day, 20 minutes a day if you can find the room in the house, or I mean if you're going to bring him up here 2-3 times a day, perfect. But this is what he needs, 2-3 off leads like this. Yeah. So, hey, shh. But the persistent repetition, this is what you get. Yeah? Calm dogs in a follower state of mind, listening to a leader. Hey. Because he knows the first one's a touch, the second one's going to be a correction. Lie down. So look. Yeah? And that's why, hey, that's why I've spent time on each ball. Just
5-10 minutes, sit down on a bench, relax, and show them just because you're outside, you can be calm. And look at the lead, look at the right hand.